Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Lily and I'm a voice teacher and performance coach based out of Canada. Thank you so much for joining me today. So in today's video, I thought we would do something completely different. I had a recommendation from somebody to react to some music from StarKid, and if you don't know who they are, look them up. They are incredibly popular. They got started on YouTube as a theater group who did kind of like parody musicals. Their first one was a Harry Potter musical, which was all about Harry Potter, and did many musicals after that. I think some parody musicals and also just original musicals, and they became super duper popular online. They also were the first place where Darren Criss became very popular and ultimately led to him being on Glee and other projects. So today I will be reacting to some music from a Harry Potter musical, and I'm really excited because this was actually a thing that I watched when I was younger with my sister. She introduced it to me and we watched it, and I thought it was absolutely incredible when I was like 12 years old. 12? Would I have been 12? Maybe like 13, 14. I think that's maybe more accurate, but when I was a teenager for sure. And because, you know, it was like a weird theater kid thing, especially if you spend a lot of time on the internet. It was like really exciting because you're like, wow, these people are super talented. And anyways, I became really obsessed with Darren Criss after this, and then he came on Glee, which was my favorite show of the time. Anyways, all that to say, I'm very familiar with it, but I haven't listened to the music in a very long time, so I'm really excited to get into it today. And I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who has already subscribed to the channel. If you like this kind of stuff, click subscribe right now and turn on the post notifications so you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. But yes, those who've subscribed, who've commented, who've liked, who've shared, all the good things, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. This is very different than what I normally do. I normally center my stuff around Disney, but if you want to see me do more things that are kind of like outside of the Disney realm, I will say I love doing the Disney stuff. It's very nostalgic for me, but I am interested in looking at other things, and if there is an interest for you guys and you want to see some other stuff, let me know in the comments below. So let's get into some of this music today. So I will react to only a few of the songs. I'm not going to do like the whole show, but the very first song in the musical is called I Gotta Get Back to Hogwarts. Hogwarts. I almost said Hagwarts. I gotta get back to Hogwarts. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've listened to these songs. I'm sure once I get into them, I will remember them, but right now I'm like, I can't remember a damn thing. So we're just gonna get right into it. I have no idea who sings this. I cannot remember. We'll just get right into it and see what happens. This is so nostalgic. Oh my god, it's young Darren Criss! I remember his big, like, curly hair. I love it. He's so curled up.
These stairs, I hear the sneers and feel the glares of my cousin, my uncle and my aunt. I can't believe how cruel they are, and it stings my lightning scar to know they'll never, ever give me what I want. I know I don't deserve these stupid rules made by the Dursleys here on Privet Drive.
Okay, I have to pause. There's something really interesting going on. Darren's voice is actually really nice. I mean, if you've seen Glee and you've seen other projects he's done where he's sung, he's a great singer. Don't get me wrong, he's definitely grown a lot as a singer too since this time, which was, I saw when it was posted on YouTube, it said 13 years ago, which is crazy. But he has a bit of rasp to his voice right now going on, just slightly. And it makes me wonder kind of how he's approaching his singing in this current moment in time. If he's kind of forcing and using more like force and strain from his throat as opposed to kind of letting things flow out naturally and more freely, and using like his breath support and things like this to kind of propel him forward in his singing. But overall, he has a pretty decent tone. I would say, I know this was like a college, either club or project or something. I don't know all the details. You're more than welcome to let me know in the comments if you know. But I understand that he's in college at this time. And I believe he was in college for like composition, if I'm correct. So I don't believe that he's a trained singer at this point in time. So that would make sense to me with the rasp that's going on, that he's just not trained and he doesn't have that technique in order to do what he is trying to do, like successfully and properly. I put that in quotes because there's so many different ways to sing things. But regardless, in the sense of this kind of like musical theater style that he's going for. But he sounds great. It's a really funny concept. The lyrics are really fun so far. Yeah, let's just keep watching.
Can't take all of these muggles, but despite all of my struggles, I'm still alive.
He's still alive.
Summer and it's waiting around. Man, it's September and I'm skipping this town. Hey, it's no mystery, there's nothing here for me now. I gotta get back to Hogwarts.
Yes.
Gotta get back to school. I gotta get myself to Hogwarts. Everybody knows I'm cool. Witches and wizards and magical beasts, and goblins and ghosts and some magical feet. It's all that I love and it's all that I need.
All right, let's pause. I know there's a little pause here. That's so fun. As soon as the chorus came, I remembered it immediately. It is, I would really have loved to have the singers be mic'd. At least he's not at this time, and I'm just kind of like, I wish he were, so I could just hear him more clearly. I love this kind of like bootleg filming that's going on. It's very not professional, but it's so fun. It is so fun. He is really portraying this character of Harry really nicely. I think there's just like an interesting contrast from the beginning where he's like, I'm sad and I'm with my aunt and uncle who hate me, and now he's knowing that he's going to go back to Hogwarts and he's excited about this. But he also has like a different life and persona when he's at Hogwarts. He's not this like kid who nobody likes or is treated poorly. Like, he has a lot of friends and people like him, and he has a very different life in Hogwarts. So he kind of like has this different persona when he's talking about Hogwarts, which is kind of a nice characterization for this character. Lots of fun.
I'll see my friends gonna laugh and cry. Take my
That is so low for him. I see my friends gonna laugh till we cry. I mean, that's low for me because that's not my range. It's very interesting. Like, why was that chosen? Because obviously this is original music. And I believe he wrote it, if I'm not mistaken. So why did he write it so low? If maybe he didn't think he'd be playing Harry Potter. I'm really interested to know the backstory behind this musical. Like, if like the university just kind of like put it on and he was gonna like do auditions for the parts, and then he ended up just playing Harry Potter, and he didn't necessarily write it for himself, so he didn't anticipate having to sing it. Who knows? But it's really interesting. But yeah, for him, very, very low. He's definitely, from what I remember, he's like definitely more of a tenor. Maybe I was going to say maybe he's baritone, a barytenor as they call them. I don't think so though, because he was not able to sing that really well at all. Like, it just sounded very like, I am in this part of my voice that I can't really reach. So anyways, that was just a very interesting moment.
my 5-year-old gonna take this guy.
Yeah, it's very, very low.
This year, anyone's gonna die, and it's gonna be really awesome. I'll cast some spells with the flick of my wand.
Very low.
Dark gods, yeah, bring it on, and do it all with the best friend Ron, 'cause together we're totally awesome.
Yeah.
It's fun. Awesome. Did somebody say Ron Weasley?
That wig is so bad. It's a horrible wig. I love this guy. Also, this guy, oh, I forget his name. If you know, let me know. But he was also on Glee for like an episode. Oh my god, I remember because he was part of the group. If y'all watched Glee, he was part of the group that Kurt was in. It was like when he was at NYADA, like was it like an a cappella group? And they sang, what did they sing? It wasn't Fat Bottom Girls. It was something about butts though. It was really weird. It was not good in my opinion, but he was part of that. I remember that.
Hey, sorry it took me so long to get here. I had to go get some blue powder. But we gotta get going. Come on, get your trunk. Let's go. Where are we going? To Diagon Alley, of course. Cool. Come on.
Of course.
Blue powder, power. Blue powder, power. Blue powder, power. It's been so long, but we're going back. Don't go for work. Don't go to class. As long as we're together, gonna kick some ass, and it's gonna be totally awesome.
Oh, nice harmony there for the two of them. But even Ron, right? That part was a da 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 da. Words, who knows them? But he was not able to really hit that sustainably either. So it's just very interesting kind of casting choice, because why is he doing this if why is it the melody if they can't do it, you know? Or why are they the ones who do it? Regardless, it's all in good fun. This is also the vibe of this production is so community theater, which I have a special affinity for, and it's just lots of fun.
This year we'll take everybody by
I like the harmony.
up all night, sneak out of our dorm.
But let's not forget
Oh.
that we need to perform well in class if we want to pass our
Oh, God, Hermione, why do you have to be such a bunny hill?
Guys, school's not all about having fun. We need to study hard if we want to be the witches and wizards.
The hair.
What I lack in looks, well, I make a guitar. But guys, that's totally awesome.
This is the part that I would want to play. This is who I would want to be. She's so funny. She has a very nice voice. Like, it very much sounds trained. She has very nice technique already. You can really tell. I'm going to say I'm making bold assumptions here, but I'm going to say that if she was like part of this university, she probably was just a voice major because she sounds like it. She has a really nice, gorgeous tone already. Really articulate and really grasps that musical theater style super well, but also kind of sounds like there's a bit of like a classical influence, whether that's just her being trained and all that, or if she actually has a classical background. She sounds really good in the however many seconds we just listened to her.
Here I plan to study.
If you were actually hot.
Ron is so rude. Oh my god.
That's cool.
And that's totally awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool and it's totally awesome. Sick of summer and it's waiting around.
Ooh, nice three-part harmony.
In the lost and found. Don't take no sorcery or anyone to say hi.
The background dancer. Boom. This is what they're doing. I love it. I love it. It's so fun.
Gotta get back to Hogwarts.
Gotta get back to school.
Gotta get back to Hogwarts. Where everything is magic cool. To witches and wizards and magical beasts. To goblins and ghosts and to magical beasts. I love and it's all that I need at Hogwarts.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Wow, that brought me back. And that was so much, I enjoyed that so much. What a fun opening number. All right, everybody, next up we have Granger Danger, which I don't know what has happened at this point into the musical. This is further into the musical, so let's just get into it.
Oh gosh!
Aww. Cute. She looks adorable.
Here I am, face to face with a situation I never thought I'd ever see. Strange how a dress can make a mess, make where nothing was there.
Aww.
It seems like my eyes have been transfigured. Something deep inside has changed.
Oh no!
that trigger. This could mean
Oh. Okay. Wow. That's so funny. So, okay. His voice is very nice. Again, along the same lines as Darren Chris. Like, he does not sound overly trained. Not a bad thing. It's just something I'm noticing. He has a very nice, kind of like sweet, genuine voice in this song, which makes sense because he's talking about falling in love with Hermione, even though he never anticipated doing so. I love the lyrics. I really love the lyrics. There's a lot of really interesting kind of like rhyming going on and concepts and just like these like metaphors and things. Granger Danger is just so funny. And I believe that Darren Chris did write the lyrics and the music, right? So he's an incredibly talented person. That's so cute. Is this just like slow-mo dancing? Cute. Oh boy.
What the hell is this? You expect me to sing about her? I don't care about her. It's just a little makeup. Draco, wake up! I'm mistaken. She's the hottest girl I've ever seen. Cause she's like a girl I've never seen. Don't know why I'd ever be so mean. This would
Okay. And then we get to Draco's verse, which is so funny because Draco is played by a woman. I do recall that Draco in this whole show is kind of just like comedic relief. A super funny character, just really over the top and crazy, and it's really funny to see. It's really good. It's really good. Draco's voice is really nice. Sounds like she has a little bit of training too. She has like a nice clean vibrato, very nice, clear, bright tone. It just sounds really good. Like, I'm really thoroughly impressed, even with the ones who don't seem like trained singers and the ones who do. Like, they're actually like blending together nicely, because sometimes it can just feel unbalanced because there's like the really good singers and then the not so good singers. But the balance is really nice, which is really good, because that's always a concern of mine personally. So yeah, it's sounding awesome.
falling in love, falling in love, falling in love. I must be falling in love, falling in love, falling in love with Hermione.
This is so silly.
Come on, Ron, Draco, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. What?
I am face to
The hell is
Oh my god. No, Draco, no. Okay, so another thing I wanted to say is it's very interesting to have a duet between Ron and Draco, because of course they're not characters that would really ever be together or like be hanging out together or anything. Like, they're not friends, but this is just an interesting way to connect them. So I really applaud like the creativity behind the musical. Like, there's a lot of really interesting concepts coming together, and it's really, I keep saying it's fun, and I always say fun, but it's really fun to watch, honestly. Overall, it's just awesome. It's a really solid job. And now we're overlapping the verses.
this could mean.
Nice harmony. This is so funny. Nice! That was so awesome. Really fun. Lots of fun. Really good job to everyone involved. Like, it's so good. So good. All right, everybody. Well, that is the end of this reaction today. If you liked what you saw and you aren't already, you should definitely subscribe because I post this kind of voice teacher reacts content fairly often, mostly Disney stuff, but you know, I will go into other avenues if there is an interest. So please let me know in the comments your thoughts and feelings about a Harry Potter musical, about other stuff you want me to react to. Just let me know. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!